Ahem. Ahem. Zdravo. Hello, my dear students. As it is written, we say Zdravo. So, Zdravo to you all. Say it with us. Zdravo. The new teachers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the, oh god. I don't even know what to describe this stream. Welcome to the language learning stream, for this occasion. I'm so nervous. Hi, everybody. Hello. Or as I would actually have to say it, Zdravo to you all. Zdravo plus weird care. It's basically just Z. Instead of Z, it's ZD instead of ST. So instead of Zdravo, it's Zdravo. So basically you have to like have a good the basic pronunciation for it is that Zdravo, healthy. It basically means healthy. Yeah. The purest form of health that exists. It's actually like the literal translation for it does mean health, or to be healthy. It basically can mean to health and to be and like just health in general. But yeah, welcome to this stream. I have ideas. I have so many ideas. I'm just gonna go over here, be in the back, so that y'all can see y'all. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. Oh god, this is already off to a great start. All right, I'm gonna be over here in the corner so y'all can see the chalkboard a little bit better. By the way, everything I feel like I've finally managed to get these assets done. So yeah, we're gonna be putting these assets to our own use today. So Zdravo. Say it with me, gang. You say it you say it z d r a v o. Zdravo. Now you know how to say hello in the most colloquial term in Serbian. Have happy, healthy little devils. Oh my god. Oh no. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some other little verses for how to say hello as well, because we have plenty of other ways to say hi in Serbian. All right. Hang on. I forgot. We need to know how to swear. Oh god. Okay, the swearing will happen soon. Don't worry. I have that in the list. I have a list. Speaking of which, I should probably open up the list. I have a list. I made a list for the document. Oh god. Hang on. Where was my list again? Shit. There we go. The formal greeting is Здравствуйте, which basically means be healthy in a very respectful way. Yeah, basically, yeah. You can also say pozdrav as well, which is let me go ahead and write that into context. Hang on. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. You can also say pozdrav as well. Or as it's written in Cyrillic, pozdrav. Which, depending on the context, because like there, funny thing about like some of the Serbian words is that you can use them both in a greeting and a leaving manner. Because I've heard multiple people use pozdrav both in a greeting and a leaving manner. So like when you like talk to a neighbor or something and you say pozdrav, you can also like say it as you're leaving as well. So it's like, hi, but also see ya. So it can also mean the same thing, which in that sense This is a very weird slash interesting concepts, but ciao is also so if you say ciao in Serbian, which, you know, for people who know Italian as well, like ciao basically means like a greeting, but in the context of Serbian, and I think it's like also in like Bosnian and like a Montenegrin as well, but ciao can also mean hello and hi at the same time, depending on context. So if you're hanging out with somebody and you see them, you can also say, you can say ciao, and like you like meet each other and say ciao ciao. But if you want to like leave and stuff, you can also say ciao as well. So it's like so it's basically a hi and bye terminology as well. Hello and goodbye. Yeah. It can basically mean hi and bye as well. God, I was like looking at, I was like, hang on. I have to like look at my notes. I know I'm a good teacher. Hang on. Pozdrav and ciao are all interchangeable with hi and bye. Basically, yeah. It's very convenient, especially if you want to like make it an easy form of greeting somebody and partying with somebody at the same time. So it's like you can just say ciao and ciao back. We need Dia the teacher emote. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some other iterations. Hi Sugas, hope you're doing good. I'm gonna give you guys some other iterations for how to say hello in different contexts of the day. So you can say dobar dan, or as it's written in Cyrillic, dobar dan, which basically means it can mean hello formally, but the literal translation is good day. On here, so y'all can both see it. You want to know how you can say Captain Jack Sparrow? And I mean, it would be the same. Capitan Jack Sparrow. Like, if you want to like alliterate it, that's how you would say it. But yeah, teacher, you're hiding the board. Am I? Ah, shit. Hang on. I'm hiding the board, aren't I? Okay, hang on. We're gonna do it like this. Hang on, kids. Hang on, students. There we go. I'm gonna have to like make the board smaller. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna make the board smaller so y'all can see it better. There we go. I think this is more visible. There we go. Oh shit, my glasses. There you go, everybody. Please don't. Keep quiet, keep quiet, students. Students. Do not make any disturbance. Oh my god. Anyway, this is how you say good day. Jovan rabbits. Oh man. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a little bit of tinkering as well. So, dobar dan is how you say good day. If you want to say good evening and good morning and stuff, you would say, so let's go ahead and write the English translations for it. Good morning and good evening and good night. There we go. So, if you want to say good night in Serbian, you would say, actually, I think I would rather start with the chronological parts. So, good morning is dobro jutro. Oh my god, did it not loop? Hang on, my radio is a little bit bugging over here. So, dobro jutro is the translation for good morning. Dobro jutro. Which I'm not even gonna explain why the dobar part, the good part in Serbian changes into its other case form. Do not worry about it. We're not gonna study it further in. Otherwise, I will give you guys way too much head trauma due to explaining cases and such. Does Dubrovnik mean something like? I don't think it does. Although I'm not sure, because it could mean something archaic. But good evening can mean dobro veče in Serbian. So dobro veče, dobro veče. Which I think I might need to like explain to people who are learning Slavic languages for the first time. So there are two forms of the C letter in Serbian. There's ch and there's ch. So you have C over here, which in Serbian is a ts. It's basically, think of like tzatziki. Like if you say tzatziki, tsa, tsa, ts, ts. That's basically what the ts, how that ts is pronounced. Now, you have ch, which has a little bit, which depending on the context, it can be either like a little hook, or it can be like a little line on top. It just depends on like how the writing is made. It's derived from Dubrava. So, ch is basically, think of like the best way that I figured out how to differentiate ch and ch. So, also for context, ch is just with half a hook, like that. So the best way that I figured out how to differentiate ch and ch is that ch has a little bit of that, kind of makes you want to like scrunch up your face a little bit, kind of like when you say like choose, ch. That's the hard C derivative of that letter. So it basically makes you like scrunch your face up, while ch kind of like makes your face feel like it's smiling somewhat. So when you say cheese or like cheap or something, cheap, cheese, ch, that's basically how that letter derivative sounds like. So you basically have to like differentiate based on lip flap of ch and ch. So ch would be more like a choose kind of ch sound, while ch is more like a cheese, cheap kind of ch sound. It basically is a ch with an O is the ch part, and a ch with an E or like a elongated like e sound is the ch part. Cheap cheese, cha cha cha. Cheap cheese, cha cha cha. Yeah, basically. Cha 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 is also very good. Funny how the Serbian stream is happening on the same day as Serbia's first football match. Later today for the Euro Championship, she's getting me prepared. Yeah, making you learn all the Serbian surnames. Oh yeah, I recently saw that the Serbian that the World Cup is happening today. Oops, I forgot about that. All right, I've shown you guys the way that ch, and ts are pronounced. I'm gonna go ahead. So you all now know how to say veče and dobro veče. Did I mess it up? Okay, yeah, there we go. Gotta understand when the Serbian fans cuss out the English. Basically. Alright, so for good night though, it's laku noć. Laku noć. Laku noć. Which basically in the literal translation means good night or sleep with ease, because laka, the noun form of lak basically means easy or to ease, and it basically just means rest well in that sense. Everyone should understand whichever way you pronounce ch. Yeah. So yeah, the exception is for good night, which instead of dobro noć, it's laku noć. So yeah, there's that. And now you guys know how to say the good days of the day, the good days of the day in the context. Now you know how to say the different good things in the different times of days. So to repeat, good day is dobar dan, good morning is dobro jutro, good evening is dobro veče, and good night is laku noć. All right. Now, to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of explanations for how to say, once you greet somebody, you want to have yourselves explain yourself to them what your name is and all that, you know? You want to give them like a basic understanding of yourself, you know? So if you want to say my name is, it would be moje ime je ... And you can say, and the dots are basically for the name of your name. So if you want to say my name is, I'm gonna go ahead and write the Cyrillic version as well, so that y'all can see what the Cyrillic version looks like. This is my name is. T, you're late and you missed out on how to say good day. English speakers often struggle to pronounce y. So, y, this thing that looks like a J is pronounced kind of like when you say y, but in the context of like, I'm gonna put the bracket inside when you say yeah, or like yeah, or something. So the y is the very, very soft Y that English users tend to pronounce in words such as yeah, yes, you'll, whatever. It is basically that soft-spoken J that is very similar to the Y in English. So y, the J is pronounced y in Serbian. So, my name is, in Serbian, is moje ime je. Moje ime je Dia. And if you want to ask somebody how they're called, you can say, depending on the context that is, and the formality of it, Kako. Actually, I should probably write it in alphabet first. Kako se zoveš? Or zovete, depending on the formality. So I'm just gonna write down the formality of it. So to explain, zovete is basically the formal iteration of the word of that word zoveti. So it basically means there's basically two versions of it. It's the formal version and the colloquial / informal version of it. So stuff as like you guys would know, like if you know like context such as like in Japanese as well, when somebody says like use keigo form or whatever, or if somebody like says something like very formally in another language, because like I know that like a lot of informal in Serbian basically plural. It's basically kind of plural. Yeah. So it's like, so basically like T would be like you, the context for you. Informal, so this is informal, would be V, which is the formal you. So once you like figure that out, once you figure out that the formal usage of the word in Serbian is like kind of like in a sense plural, because it is supposed to be like a hierarchical like system to it, then you realize that a lot of the verbs and such that use formal sentencing structures are in a similar sense as like a plural sentencing structure as well. But regardless, in Serbian, if you want to ask what your name is, Informally, colloquially, you would just say kako se zoveš, which basically means what is your name? What do you call yourself, or what is your name? And if you want to ask somebody who is more of a higher up, and you want to, like, you know, fucking be formal about it and stuff, depending on the job sources and such, you will say kako se zovete. You need your bathroom pass. Bathroom pass. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the little addition over here. So, if you want to ask somebody how you are doing, you would say kako si. Kako si. Or kako ste, depending on the formality as well. I gave up, like, writing Cyrillic a moment ago, so I'll probably, like, write it over here. Kako si or ste. And over here as well, I'm gonna write this in Cyrillic as well. Kako se zoveš or zovete. There we go. So, it basically means how are you? Kako si? Kako ste? Kako si, devojko? Kako ste, gospođo? You go to somebody and you're like, hey, Dia, kako si? And I'm like, dobro sam, hvala ti puno. If you want to go to the toilet, you gotta... Oh my god. No, Serbdam. You gotta say moguli do WC-a. You gotta go very formally about that. Otherwise, the teacher will... I'm gonna have to give you a restraining order for that. Otherwise, you would end up having to stand in the corner for that rudeness. Alright, anyway, moving on. These were the basics for how to say your name, how to say how you are, and how to say what other people's names are. So, I know T asked in the Discord how to say excuse me and such. Restraining order, timeout corner. You like these options? Oh my god, you class, what is class talking in the back of the teacher's desk? Weird question, how does capital handwritten E look like in Serbian? Capital handwritten E? You're asking me for that. I have not... Alright, handwritten you say. I'm trying to remember, was it like this? Hang on. It's been a hot minute since I've actually done handwriting. Looks like epsilon. Was it like this? Yeah. Yeah, it was like that, right? And then you just go E. It's the same in the alphabet as well. Butt cheeks. It looks like booty cheeks. They are booty cheeks. And then if you want to go, I mean, if you also want to go for Z, it's the same but reverse. Same as here, then. You can never write it in non-scuffed way. Now it's titties! It's just type Zdravo in cursive. Oh my god, okay. It's been a minute. You guys want me... Okay, Zdravo in cursive would be... No, wait, hang on. There we go. Okay, I remembered it. Oh my god. What was the V again? Hang on, you gotta remind me. It's been a minute since I've done any cursive. Wait, hang on. What is the cursive of V again? It's like, yeah, it's a cursive L with a loop. Yeah. Yeah, okay, remember. Okay, there we go. Zdravo. Okay, figured it out. It's been a hot minute. I have not done cursive in a good chunk of my life, so Zdravo. There we go. You can technically say that in with the alphabet. Zdravo. Basically, D in cursive is literally just a G. R in Cyrillic is literally just a P in Cyrillic. Now for hell difficulty mode cursive in one stroke. God, no, please. 3G Bappa. Oh my god. Anyway. Alright, the teacher flexed enough about their cursive. Let me go ahead and do the rest of what I was intending to do. Oh god, now there's also Latin okay, Dammy. Wise person, we're not gonna do that. Anyway, T mentioned on Discord that they wanted to know how to say excuse me. So, if you want to say excuse me, let me go ahead and write this down. Excuse me in Serbian would be izvinite. Izvinite or oprostite. Which could also mean forgive me as well. So let me go ahead and, or if you want to go informally, because this is the formal version of it, you would say izvinjavam se or izvini or oprosti. So, izvini, this guy can also mean sorry as well. So if you want to say sorry as well, you can say both of those things at the same time. Excuse me is more of a formal way of saying sorry in that sense. So both of those can mean the same thing. Just one, excuse me, is more of the formal sense, while sorry is more of the informal way of saying it. So if we want to go, it would make more sense if I actually did it like this. Hang on. If I did it like this, that's how it would be. So sorry can mean izvini and oprosti, while excuse me can mean izvinite and oprostite. And if I remember correctly, wasn't te also like separated? I think it is. Although I don't remember. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, izvini and oprosti. Excuse me can mean izvinite and oprostite. If you want to say it's okay to reply on that, so it's okay is u redu je. U redu je. I'm gonna go ahead and write the Cyrillic form of it as well. U redu je. Actually, gonna go ahead and do that too over here. Oprosti. And And you already know what this is like as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write that too over here. Izvinite and oprostite. But if you want to go for the main point of how to mainly say it, just use izvinite. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. Just go ahead and use izvinite and izvini. Those are the main usages of those words. It's more often said, which means it's more often said than the other one. So if you want to say it's okay, then you say u redu je. U redu je. See how you have to have a good like roll of the R's in order to pronunciate the R. You basically have to have a good like pronunciation of the R. It's not. What if it's not okay? If it's not okay, then it's. I'm gonna go ahead. It's not okay. Then you say nije u redu. Nije is the negative form. It's basically a negative form. It basically just means nije just basically means it is not. Nije u redu. It's basically the negative form of je, which is the it's basically to be. It's our verb for to be. It is the most basic verb in all of Serbian in all of Serbian language. So the negative form of je is nije. So if you want to say it's not okay, it's nije u redu. And if you want to say it in Cyrillic, then it's nije u redu. Oh my god. There we go. I have to like, hang on, let me just go ahead and lock these. Okay, we're good. We're great. There we go. So, check tact. You can't roll your R's. No, T! It's okay, it's okay. I have a very simple solution for how to roll R's. So, the thing is, you have to have a, for those of you who don't know how to roll R's or are not used to rolling R's, my best way to have you like learn it or like figure it out is that you have to have your tongue at like the top of your nape, the top of your palate, like very like behind your teeth, and then you just let the air breathe. So ratata, ratata. You basically have to have your tongue like at the top of your mouth inside for you to be able to then breathe out of the flap between the top of your mouth and the tongue to be able to make that sound. So that was the easiest tutorial ever. Yeah! Is izvini mamica the proper way? Alright. Alright. You want to learn that, huh? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, okay. If you want to say... I'm only gonna do this once. I'm only gonna do this once, Shy. Because I appreciate you. But I'm only ever gonna do this once. So if you want to say... if you want to say... Sorry, Mommy. Or sorry, Daddy. You would say... Izvini, Mamice. Or Izvini, Tatice. There we go. There's your knowledge, Izvini. I'm gonna translate it in alphabet for y'all. So, oh my god, I have to like write this. This is getting filled up. Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and clear up some space over here. Damn, y'all are really going with the wild stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the excuse me gone. So if you want to say, if you do want to say sorry mommy, you say izvini mamice, which is written in alphabet like this. Izvini mamice. And then if you want to go for the daddy form, you say actually, I should probably, yeah, there we go. Izvini tatice. Or in Cyrillic, izvini tatice. I'm only gonna do it once. Gotta give you proper sub-teacher experience. Dia in class is gonna make you act. Damn, Zdravo! If you use this, please use it only for your. Please don't. I don't think you should use. I mean, yeah, no. If you want to say, if you actually want to say like the actual appropriate way of saying dad and mom, God, I guess I have to like teach how to say dad and mom respectively. Hang on. If you want to say dad and mom, my God. Okay. 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 I see how it is. Chat. No, but daddy and mommy sexy just doesn't work in translation. Yeah. 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 I know. Trust me, I know. I've been in relationships. I know. So if you want to say dad, okay, let's go back to being a little bit wholesome. Hydration check. Fine. I guess I'll take a sip. I guess I'll take a sip of water. Yeah, take a drink as well, Chad. Take a fucking drink. Take a sip. Okay, let's go back to being wholesome again. So if you want to say dad... Actually, did I even... What the fuck were my other... Oh! If you want to say thank you. Okay, do you guys want to learn thank you, or do you want to learn family words? Oh my god. What do you guys prefer more? You want to learn? No, I don't think you want to. You abstain from choosing. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and see which one I prefer more. Okay, we can say, let's say thank you. Let's say, for example, thank you. What about happy birthday? Right! There was a... I'm gonna go ahead and do that after thank you. So, if you want to say thank you... Let me go ahead and remove some of this. So, if you want to say thank you, you say hvala, which in Cyrillic is hvala. 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 Hvala ti. Hvala ti puno. Hvala ti mo. Zahvaljujem ti se. You can also do a little bit of the combination and say zahvaljujem ti se, which is a more formal way of saying hvala as well. There's also plenty of other like ways. Zahvaljujem, which in alphabetical means zahvaljujem. I think y'all won't be able to see it due to chat. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and write it over here. You can also say zahvalna sam, which also can mean thank you, but it's more in the I'm thankful kind of sense. Messed up Cyrillic. Did I do it? Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. The two writing systems are playing the worst kind of 3D chess with me. Hvala? It's even worse now. Oh, fuck! Don't look at me, chat. Don't look at me, Chad. There we go. Okay, now we're good. So, thank you means hvala. God, give me a second. I just need to, like, figure something out. You're looking respectfully, Teach. Oh my God. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciated. Give me a second. Just need to do something really quickly in the back. Give me a secundo. Alright. Let me go ahead and show you guys pulls a cookie from school bag and how dare you go in the corner, Arky. Go in the corner, Arky. Alright, let me go ahead and give you guys other context. So, to say congratulations and happy birthday. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. I'm just gonna go for the more colloquial term for congrats. And happy birthday. You would say, for congratulations, you would say, čestitam. So, čestitam. Čestitam. Which basically just means literally congratulations. Hold on. You just realized, is your hair tied up right? No. Totally isn't. Anyway. Oh, man. So, to say happy birthday, God. You would say, Srećan rođendan. So, I hope I can write this. Okay, I should be able to write this down. Srećan rođendan. If you don't have the D with the stroke, which is a J, it's basically a D. This little guy, this little letter over here, it's basically a D and a J combined together, and it makes a J sound, like a jam or juice. J. It's cute. Teacher Dia should definitely be an option. An option, you say? Yeah, for channel points. Oh God, wouldn't that be something, huh? Maybe at some point. So, to say happy birthday, you just say Srećan rođendan. I'm also gonna write this down in Cyrillic as well for people who are curious. God. Sorry, students. Your teacher had to sneeze. Thank you, students. Srećan rođendan. Okay, so Čestitam can also, I'm also gonna type that down as well. There we go. Čestitam. So, these are the most basic ways to congratulate somebody for their birthday or for just general congratulatory use. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some other contexts. If you wanna say, Happy New Year, let's say you're celebrating the new year in Serbia and you wanna say Happy New Year, you would say Srećna Nova Godina. Srećna? Do I have enough? Okay. Nova Godina. And correct me, chat, for those of you who do speak Serbian, I don't remember if Nova Godina, if one of them is actually capitalized or not. Because I know, like, depending on, like, the title, the use of, like, titles and stuff, they are capitalized in the context of the Serbian words. Because generally, most Serbian letters are only capitalized in the very first, or if it's, like, a namesake or anything. And if I remember, I think Nova, might be capitalized. You cannot speak Serbian yet. N is capitalized. Okay, N is capitalized. So, Nova Godina. Nova is capitalized and Godina is lowercase. Which kind of sucks. Which is kind of ridiculous. Hang on, give me a second. I need to do something really quickly. Give me an uno secundo. For some reason, my bot's not working correctly. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Hang on, chat. We're doing some stuff. Oh, is Sarah's bot bugging? I'm like looking at it right now. I think it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sarah's bot is bugging. All right, that's good to know. All right, that's actually good to know because I'm noticing an increase in random followers. But if the context isn't the holiday, both are non-cap. Obviously. Which is so ridiculous. For redeem? Oh, did you give me a stretch? Oh, I'll go ahead and do a stretchy. You. Oh God. There we go. There we go. Thank you for the stretch, Shy. All right. And if you want to say happy holidays, happy. I'm also going to write this in Cyrillic as well. Srećna Nova Godina. There we go. And if you want to say happy holidays, you say Srećni praznici. Which I don't even remember if that's capitalized or not. I don't think it is. And if you want to say it in Cyrillic, it's Srećni praznici. There we go. Dia, by the way, you might want to do something about the new Twitch stuff. Having emotes on screen could be an easy way to Wait, what? Wait, what did they do with Twitch's emotes? Twitch added a new feature where you can send bits to have on-screen stuff happen with... Really? Wait, where is that? Wait. Twitch added a new feature where you can... Oh, that's cute. I don't... Wait, where... Is that in the... God, I have not been keeping up with settings and stuff. Where... Is that in the settings? Does anybody know? Spend bit point sections. Oh, fuck. Where is that? It's in the channel point section. Oh! Okay, hang on. I think I know where to go to. Okay. Channel points. Oh, wow. That really is... That's big. That's big. Whoa, that's huge. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, no. Hang on. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see. Twitch. You piece of shit. Oh, my God. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. Jack. Wait. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna God. I'm gonna limit it to, yeah, I'm gonna limit it to an amount. I'm gonna limit it to amounts. Actually, no, let's limit it to actual bit points. If y'all want to derail my fucking stream, might as well do it with a high amount of points. There we go. There we go. Just so people don't... Actually, I don't feel like I want to do it, actually. Let's just do it one. And then make it be something like very cost. Yeah, that's okay. I think I'm just gonna do it limited to once. Okay, this one I cannot limit. Wow, okay, cool, thanks. I can't limit this at all. Fuck you. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in 69. Hey, if anybody has 69,000 bits for use to annoy my stream, oh, the max is 10,000. Well, shit. I can't go any higher. No! 69. Okay, yeah, 69 bits. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, if anybody wants to annoy me on stream, there we go. There we go. Okay. God, what is this message effect thing? God, I don't give a shit. Here, put it like this. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, I think we're good now. Please don't, Darky. Please don't. Anyway. Okay, thank you for the context. Appreciate that a lot. Oh my God, you people are getting me distracted. I'm over here trying to teach you people. Wanna be a nuisance? That'll be $69. Yep. Yep. It will be put on the stream. Rip, you never imagined to do big. You messed it up though. Did I? Oh, fuck. Did I not save it? Ah, hang on. On-screen celebration to 16. Wait. You can actually put the on-screen celebration? You can customize it? Wait, I didn't even read it. What does it say? Oh, you actually want me to set that to 69? I set it to the limit of 1, is what I did. All right, you want me to set it up to 69? All right, there we go. And you can use it only once per stream. Yeah, that's the dangerous one. Just use it once. You can only ever use it once and it costs $69. Actually, that would be fucking hilarious. Somebody gives me a celebration and it's $69 for one use. That's such a stupid fucking mechanic. Twitch, what the fuck? Oh god. Anyway. 69, one use, and you hit me with this damn. Oh god. Anyway. Class is in session, okay? Okay. Anyway. Okay. If you wanna... Where were we again? What the fuck are my notes telling me? Okay, we've done thank you, we've done how are you, we've done greetings. I haven't done goodbye at all. Okay. Sorry for being disruptive, Miss Devil. Ah, it's fine. It's worth noting that Serbians are one of the few nations that celebrate holidays 13 days after their cast. Yeah, same with I think Russia as well. That money is better spent on commissioning or, you know, supporting my fan art endeavors. Guys, if you want to support me being unhinged for more Princess Tutu art, go ahead and give me $69. You don't believe in big, but dump will now cost 70 bucks. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Now they're super expensive. 70 bucks for Arla fun? Oh god. Well, it's a price to pay for not spamming my chat, you know. I was gonna be kinder if they did not give me any limits. Because weirdly enough, the Gigantify ability is like limitless. It has no limit ratings. There's no limit set up for it. So I basically had to put the higher cost for it because it did not have a limit counter. You just realized she has a lot of belts. What in the Final Fantasy? Yes, I am a Final Fantasy character, Iroh. Anyway, goodbye. If you want to say goodbye, or just bye in general, I'm just gonna go ahead and put. Actually, I'm gonna put the parentheses, not parentheses, but the brackets over here, just so you guys know that bye and goodbye can be used like both interchangeably in that context. So to say bye, you can both say ciao. You can say pozdrav. Like we've said earlier in our highs and byes. And for those of you who have missed that part of the stream, ciao and pozdrav can also mean hi and goodbye as well. They can be both said in different contexts. But to say like goodbye, like formally wise, you can say do widzenia. Do widzenia, which in Cyrillic would be do widzenia. There we go. Which literal translation for it is, it originally meant do widzenia, which basically means until we meet again. And you can also say it in that context as well. You can also use the word do widzenia as to say until we meet again. If you separate the do and widzenia part, because those were originally two separate words that combined into one to make one word, and it now means goodbye to this day in this day and age. So do widzenia, until we meet again. Anyway, this was my little explanation. Let me go ahead and make some space for the other words. Damn, teaching gig is working out for me. So many new Devilites. I know, right? I'm not really sure anymore which one of them are bots or not, because I know Sarah's bot is currently turned off and it's been blocking a lot of the bot followers for a bit, but now it's a little kaput, so I don't really know who's who. Yeah. You promised you're not a... No, I know. I think I've seen you before, Alfena, on other social medias. I see VT and I'm like, yeah, that's a VTuber. Yeah, I know when I see a VTuber. All right, so in order to say, do y'all want to go for? I've done thank you. I've done goodbye. I've done greetings. I've done thank you. I've done please. I've done sorry. Now goes for the cheers and stuff. Don't shoot your. You sure about that, Iro? You sure you want to say that? Wrong command. Oh man. All right. So, say you're out drinking in Serbia, in the capital city, and you want to say, you want to cheer with your buddies, and you want to like cheer with your buddies with a nice lager or something. So, if you want to say cheers, you say na zdrav or na zdravlje. Which can also mean, funny enough, can also mean the same. This also means bless you. Funny enough. For health, basically. Yeah, to health. Basically to health. Na zdravlje. Na zdravlje. Na is basically the word, the what's it called again? The case word for two. And zdravlje basically means health. It just means the noun. It's the noun for the word health in Serbian. So na zdravlje, to health, can mean both in the context of blessing somebody after they sneeze. So somebody sneezes and you can say, oh, na zdravlje or na zdrav as well. And if you want to cheer somebody with a clink of a glass or something, you can also say na zdravlje. Or na zdrav as well. And if you want to say bon appetit, like if you want to say something, if you want to enjoy a meal, or if you want somebody else to enjoy their meal, you say приятно. Which also can mean goodbye, depending on the context. It's very like context, like Serbian, a lot of the Serbian words are very like context like efficient. So both of those, actually I can just like write it like this. Both bon appetit and goodbye have also a very similar word, which is приятно. So in the context of, for example, if somebody buys a meal and you're eating together, you both can say приятно, hvala, takođe. So if you want to say thank you, you as well, you say you as well, which, God, I'm gonna need to have it written over here. How's it in chat? Okay, I can actually write a little bit farther. If you want to say you too, for the context of somebody like blessing you or somebody telling you bon appetit, you say takođe. Takođe. You as well. So if somebody says приятно, you can say hvala takođe. And I'm gonna go ahead and write that down in Cyrillic as well for y'all to know. I'm gonna write this as well in Cyrillic. Приятно. Alright, that should do it. Just gonna go ahead and do a little line so we can differentiate that. The board is starting to look like, is it the Charlie meme? Yeah, it's the Charlie meme. God damn it. But yeah, if you want to say cheers to somebody you're sharing a glass with, you can say na zdravlje or na zdrav. I'm just gonna go ahead and write it in Cyrillic as well. Or if you want to tell somebody bon appetit, you say приятно. All right. This was my basic, these were my basic, these were the basic default that I was ready to, that I prepared for stream. Do you have any questions, chat? Do you have any requests? I do have a couple of them in the side. So, somebody asked how to say send help. So, for example, if you're stuck somewhere in the middle of the road, or if you need help with something, or with somebody, or with a situation, and if you want to say send help, or just help in general, or just help or just help in general. So send help. You say traži pomoć. Which can also mean look for help as well. So send or look for help. And if you just want to say help, like just help in general, like just this word, you basically say upomoć. Which basically, in a literal sense, would mean in help. Like, I am in need of help. Painted. Oh, damn, Arky. Brother, you're stuck in the middle. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I've already been unhinged earlier with the daddy and mommy stuff. So if you want to go for, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down in Cyrillic as well. Oh my god. How do I say? Oh wait, no, I know. It's been a hot minute since I've written Cyrillic. Traži pomoć. Or upomoć. If you are yourself looking for help. Like if you, for example, like need to yell out for help, you say upomoć. One of the most fucked up letters to write in cursive. We don't talk about that. I don't even know how I survived Serbian language with writing Cyrillics in cursive. I mean, as a teacher, I should respect all cursives and written forms. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. So, what were the other... So, chat did ask for animals as well, so cat. So cat. Dog. I think I saw fox as well. And what else did I see? Oh, I saw pasta as well. So pasta, I'm just gonna go with the easier one. Pasta in Serbian is just pasta. Upomoć dia me je vezala u potru. Why would I lock you? Why would I tie you up in the... First of all, I don't even have... Pasta is pasta. Pasta is pasta. The 4 basic animals. The 4 basic animals. Ah, yes. Cat, dog, fox, and pasta. But if you want to write... We do technically have a word for pasta. Do we? I mean... Wait. We do have testanina, yeah. But that's more of like... That's more of like just the regular form of saying like the types of like that's just regular form of saying like noodles and stuff. For me, testanina is more like noodles. I guess I can write that down as well. Like pasta can be both said pasta, but it can also be said testanina. In Russian nowadays, pasta is pasta, but if you're old, you're more likely to call it pasta macaroni. Yeah, yeah. Testanina, which can also be translated, which can also be in Cyrillic, it's testanina. There we go. But if you want to say just pasta in Cyrillic, like if you want to like write pasta in Cyrillic, it's just pasta. You just say pasta. 500 types of pasta. Yeah, that's why I just say pasta. I don't give a shit. I just say pasta. Like my brother would say testanina, especially when he's like making like testanina. Like in that context would be more spaghetti for me. Like for example, if you want to say like spaghetti, you can say spaghetti, but you can also say testanina as well. Your favorite type of pasta is fusilli? That's a really good one. You wish blackboards had an undo button. Don't worry about it, Arani. Alright. Fox. Actually, do we want to go fox or do we want to go dog? Let's just go with that. So fox would be... Oh my god. Lisica. Which in Cyrillic would be Lisica. That's fox. Oh, hello, Shasha. Hope you're doing good. Destina made you think of something completely different. Oh no. Kid, not gonna lie. Elvis kind of ruined foxes for... Yeah, well, can't be helped. Dog. So, as Dami mentioned, you like the word lisica. It's pretty. Lisica is actually a really nice word. Although, lisica kind of got ruined for me because lisica also colloquially means collar as well. So, there were a couple of stories back in my days, especially during college, where people used to like colloquially use it for like the weirdest fucking chat texting. Handcuffs, yeah, handcuffs. It was like, I remember my brother told me this story, how like he saw somebody like text his girlfriend, and like his girlfriend like replied back with like, oh, I need you to bring the lisica. And I'm like, and he told me like, I did not know at the time that lisica meant handcuff. So I just thought, why is she bringing a fox into their life? Like, what is this? And then later on, like, I realized like, oh, they were doing a weird kink thing. So yeah. Those are the two contexts for those words. Anyway, dog. As Dan mentioned, you can use kid, which is a very colloquial and also like kind of like a little bit of a derogatory term as well, because kid can be both used like neutrally, but it can also like be used in a negative context as well, especially for like words such as mutt, for example. Kid is like more colloquially used as the word for mutt instead. But we're not gonna like do that because I feel like that's a little bit too rude for this dog, for this little neutral dog. So if you want to say dog naturally and in a more regular term, you say pas. Which in Cyrillic would be pas. You love how this list is cat, dog, fox, pasta! Hey, not my fault. Chat requested it earlier. You love how list is wait, the story reminded you of what is that? Oh my god, is that Naked Gun? Jesus. Anyway, Anyway. Cat. This is Jukel. Oh my god, no. That's an even worse word for it. That's an even worse word for mutt. You want to ask her apple pie? All right, you want to say... I need to do a little bit of explanation for pie just in general. I just need to do an explanation for pie in general for us to learn. But I'm gonna do that after I'm done. I'm gonna do that after I'm done with the rest of the explanation. So for cat is machka or matza for kitten. Matza is for kitten. Which, also, colloquially, machka can also mean, like, a very fine woman. Like, it can also mean, like, colloquially can be used for women as well. Which, funny enough, riba, which means fish, also can colloquially mean woman as well. It's basically just like a very like informal, very like jargon slang term for woman. So both machka and fish, or rather riba, can be used for, you know, a woman who you fancy or you find attractive or something like that. Our pals Hungarians will be familiar with this one. It's a Hungarian word. Ugh. Alright. Now that this colloquialism is done, we're gonna go ahead with the other terms. So, I have to explain torta. So, pie, if you want to say pie in Serbian, it means torta. But, or torta. But, this can also mean cake as well. We do not have a distinction for pies or cakes. It's just all torta to us. Or a tart as well. Tart, cakes, and pies are in the same category as torta. It's all just a torta. So if you want to say apple pie, based off of that, apple pie, you say torta od jabuke. Do I have enough space? Yes, I do. Torta od jabuke. Oh, hang on, it's, let me just go ahead and move this a little bit further. There we go. Torta od jabuke. Or, is it pita? I guess it is, depending on the pies as well. Because it can mean pita as well. But if you want the torta part, like if you, like, for example, like if it's a torta like this. Because there's like different varieties of as well. Because if it's like a pita, like this, like if it's like a pie like that, then it would be more closely related to a torta. But if it's like a pita, like a roll, like if it's, for example, a roll, like kind of like a God, like a cinnamon roll, it would be pita. So it can be both used. Pita od jabuke or torta od jabuke. Or you can also say jabučna torta or jabučna pita. Apple cake and apple pie differs a bit, but it's similar enough. Yeah. Pita like pita bread. Yeah, basically like pita bread. So it can both be used like pita. I'm just gonna go ahead and write that down in Cyrillic as well. Or pita. What is this? Welcome to the Serbian stream, Soul. You're late for class. What did you do? What were you doing while you were late for class, huh, Soul? You silly Billy. Pain in the ass with apples? What does that mean? But also, if you want to say, if you also want to say it as an attribute thing, like if you want to lose the od, like the of part, because this in and of itself means tart or pie of apples, you can also say jabučna pita. Jabučna pita or jabučna torta. That way this word, jabuka, which means apple, then becomes an attribute to the word pita or torta. I'm just gonna write how. I guess I'm gonna also go ahead with the fruits as well, if you're curious. Which fruits do you guys wanna see more of? Jabučna torta. You like this one the most. You had to tend to your Ani's dog. He was whining and it destroyed you at a moleki. Oh no! Jabuke. If you want to go for singular, like a singular apple, pomegranate. Oh, that's easy. So, apple means, for its singular noun, it means jabuka. If you want to go for its plural noun, you just replace the jabuka with an e at the end, so it becomes jabuke. I'm just gonna write that down in Cyrillic as well. Jabuka. There we go. Dragon fruit. Oh my god, what do you call a dragon fruit in Serbian? I'm gonna have to look that up for a second. I think it's... No, it's not zmajsko. Is it? Is it? Huh. Apple is... So this is the apple. You wanna go for pomegranate? So pomegranate is my teacher is using Google to teach class. No, definitely not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is that. Okay, so if you want to say pomegranate, Shai asked, if you want to say pomegranate, you just say nada. Dragon fruit is pitahaya, might be same. It is. It's dragon fruit or zmajevo voće. I actually had to look it up because I knew it was something like dragon, like a literal translation of it. Miss the Devil, are you sure you are a certified teacher? I'm a substitute. Soul, I'm a sub teacher. I only have a limited license. I think. I don't know. The last teacher who gave me the license died mysteriously. Shiz is the real teacher here. So if you want to say pomegranate, a limited license to kill. So if you want to say nada in Cyrillic, or if you want to write it that is in Cyrillic, it's nada. Na-a-ra. Nada. Easy done. Easy goes. That's that. There is no other explanation. This is a very, very simple word for a very complicated English fruit translation. To Risley, yeah, you can see. Shut up, Soul. Oh my god. I hate it here. Anyway, if we want to go for, okay, so for dragon fruit, it is pitaya, which in Cyrillic is pitaya. There we go. Or I'm just gonna go ahead and have a little bit of a wall between so y'all can differentiate it. Or Zmajevo voće, which is the literal translation of it. Voće basically means fruit. It's just literally the translation, the noun translation of the word fruit. And Zmajevo, it just means it's the attribute form of Zmaj, which basically means the fruit. The literal translation would be the fruit of the dragon. But in the first attribute sense, it means dragon fruit or dragon's fruit. Real question, how do you say mame? What is mame? What? Okay, I don't even know what that means in English. A melon. I don't know what mame is in what that is, but I can definitely translate melon for you. I think mame would just be the same in just written in Serbian. Just like, hang on, let me go ahead and I think mame would just be written as mame. Just like mame. But if you want to write melon, let me go. If you want to go melon or watermelon, let me go ahead and just really quickly remove all of this so I can make more space. If you want to go for a actual translation of the words melon and watermelon, so let's go ahead and say melon and watermelon. You go, so for melon, it's dinja. Dinja, the ñ part is, it's a whole letter in Cyrillic. So in Cyrillic, the ñ is basically written with a little hoop at the end of the Cyrillic form of n, but in the alphabet form, it is an N with a J. So yeah, it's basically dinja. It's basically ñ. The ñ is basically, it's if you try to pronounce ña, like ña, in that sense. So dinja is basically pronounced like dinja. Watermelon, however, DM me, please no, that's gonna like be, you know, like ña. You know, like ña. Also, please don't DM anything. It's gonna be very bad once it arrives, and it's gonna be reeking of so much expired food. Anyway, watermelon is lubenica. So, in Cyrillic, it's lubenica. There we go. Lubenica. For watermelon and for melon, it is dinja. I don't really have any like root context behind why those two are different. But I can tell you that lubenica always, like for me, lubenica always sounded like very rounded, very like full as a word. While dinja in like when you hear it, it kind of sounds like a very like minuscule like version of lubenica. You're telling the Google search for mame sapota, the melon. Ah. Alright. Those are the contexts I can give y'all. Alright. What was in my let me go ahead and see what's in my other like request forms. In Russian, melon is pretty much the same. Watermelon, on the other hand, is arbuz? Interesting. I wonder if the root of that is from another region. I mean, it definitely is, but I just do not know which region that is from. Alright. Let me go ahead and see. Somebody asked as well, can I have a cup of tea? Can I have a cup of tea? Or, and specifically, rooibos. Can I have a cup of tea? Would be Dali mogu? Dali Dali mogu jednu čašu? Or for cup, in this instance, it would be, I feel like it would be mug, but cup is čaša. Like the actual translation for cup is čaša. Da li mogu jednu čašu čaja? Or you can also say da li mogu čaje. Da li mogu čaja. Da li mogu imati čaja. Or uzeti čaja as well can also be used. But if you want the have verb, then it's imati, which is the actual like verb for to have. Da li mogu imati čaja? Da li mogu imati čaša čaja? In the best, most appropriate sense, the first one is more so used than the latter one. Da li mogu jednu čašu čaja? Can I have a cup of tea? How would you say, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? Okay, if you want to say would you, in that sense, let me go ahead and... Hungry Arky, chat member, go in the corner. You do not disrupt the class with your spitballing. Would you like a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? Would be da li želiš, or bih hteo would be also, but I feel like da li želiš. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I think it would be more appropriate to have bih hteo. Da li bih hteo? Arky, go in the corner. Da li bih hteo čašu čaja? This would be the appropriate translation for it, but also you can also say, you can also use the word for cup to change it to tegla as well, which can also mean mug, or you can just like remove the word for cup in and of itself, and you can just go ahead and ask da li bih hteo čaja. Ili da, or you could also say da li hoćeš čaja as well. Both can be used interchangeably. Da li hoćeš čaša. I'm just gonna put the bracket over here so that y'all know that you can like remove those words. Da li hoćeš čaja? or da li hoćeš čaša čaja. Both can be used. You can remove the word because it can, like, the context of it, not of it, of the glass itself is not needed. You can just say, do you want tea? Which can also, like, proverbially mean, do you want a cup of tea? You could make this, please no. Would you like coffee? Can also, you want coffee? All right. Let me go ahead and give you some coffee translations. You're finally here. Hey, hi Masha. You missed out on a lot of translations that I've been doing. Skibbity is just skibbity in the sentence. Soul, go in the fucking corner. Skibbity is the same word. The same word. There have been no iterations of that fucking word ever since its creation in the animation sphere. God. Glad I limited. What the heck? It's the same thing. Oh, Arky. Ara ara. There you go. Anyway, your teacher is done with that. I will not translate ara ara either because ara ara in and of itself is the same thing. Okay, so coffee. Ara ara is a vibe. Go to the fucking corner, goddammit. You people. You people. You people. My god. You know what? No. I'm just gonna deny that request. How many corners are in this classroom? 4. I limit it to 4 students each corner. Every delinquent student has 1 corner that they need to stand on. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Anyway. Coffee. So, we've already established that tea means chai. Coffee, however, means kafa. It's kafa. So if you want to ask for some coffee, you just say jedna kafa. What about the corners on bookshelves and desks? They are technically oh god, Soul, shut up! Don't make me fucking get the ruler out. God damn it. Don't make me bonk you with the ruler. Alright. So, if you want to say, would you like a cup of tea? Or would you like a cup of coffee? You would say, da li hoćeš čaja? Or, da li hoćeš kafe? Really getting the substitute teacher experience right. I hate this. And this is why our teacher quit this class. Interesting. Tea sounds kind of like the Chinese tea pronunciation. I mean, it's the same. Like, because chai, root-wise, we are using chai in the same context as the Indian, like, word for tea, which is also chai. Since, if I recall, like, a lot of the travelers that used to, like, go by foot in those contexts use, nowadays, the countries that do have those words depend on, like, tea and chai, depending on, like, who was importing those goods in the history of it, if I recall. I remember, like, seeing that. I don't know how true that is, but if I recall, they did distinguish chai and tea depending on, like, who was traversing where in the world historically. And so, like, a lot of, like, the landlocked countries do use chai as its root because of said trading methods that they did in history. Ms. Devil, how do you say Gamble. Ooh, gamble. Ooh. 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 Oh my god. Wait. I know this. Do I know this? I don't gamble in Serbian. Like, I've never gone to a betting house. Hang on, let me see. You do all your gambling on gut. I do, which is primarily English-based, Imasha. I have not seen a Serbian gacha game yet. Might not have a dedicated word. It might not, but let me see, actually. Oh. Okay. I found it. I had to like look. I had to specifically look for the addiction for it, because I knew the word from like the addiction of it. So to say gambling. Thinking emoji. That would be funny if that were the case. I do hope that like when Snezhnaya hits in Genshin, we're gonna see some Serbian words, maybe, or at the very least some like very primary like Slavic words in and of itself. So gamble. So gamble and gambling. I managed to mute myself on time for the sneeze. Y'all didn't. God, I almost sneezed that second time. I'm good. Oh, God. God damn it, my fucking... Bless me. Thank you. Oh, my sinuses. I'm good. Whew. Salud. No, class. It's na zdravje. You heard it. You got big ass ears. God. Gambling. So, if you want to say gamble... Close! Close, Imasha. You were very close. You were very close. It's actually spelled... I'll do it again, because you did miss it out. But it's written... Na zdravje. Are ass ears better than head ears for hearing sneezes? Probably. Alright, so gambling. The noun for gamble is kocka. Na zdravje. Thank you, Imasha. Which, funny enough, kocka also means cube. And it basically refers to, it also refers to dice as well. It also refers to a die. So it's basically literally dicing. Kocka, yeah. Gambling, however, the verb for it is kockaranie. It basically means to gamble around. To gamble in parenthesis around. D&D in this house, one letter away from ruining it. Kocka. It's written differently. It's written differently, okay? God. You can't gamble in Serbian over here, Soul. This is an international stream. So, these are basically the translations. So, kockaranie would basically literally mean to dice around. Which, you know, given the context of what gambling is, especially with like a lot of the gambling like addictions over here in Serbia being like including a lot of like dice games, it's very much on brand. It's also like the context of this, I feel like, was mostly like historically, because a lot of like gambling like games historically in Serbia were played with dice games. Rolls an 11. Oh my god. Now, if you want to say addiction, so for example, if you want to say gambling addiction, in that sense, you say zavisnost. You all owe you a my god, Arky. It's also a dice game, so it's a gamba too. I mean, depending on how long you play it, it could be an addiction. And so, like, if you want to say addiction of something, so of gambling, you can say od. You can either say od kockaranje or od nikotina, which is nicotine, or od pušenja as well, which can also mean smoking, or whatever. It's very much like of is basically a very like you basically put you can put every like noun, every word in it. So now you know how to say addiction of something. It's zavisnost od blank. You basically can add whatever. All right. God, is this actually doing anything? Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I'm trying my bestest over here. All right, so I've said hi, I've said bye, I've said please, I've said excuse me, I've said thank you, I've said sorry, I've said bon appetit, I've said cheers. Was there anything else I missed out? I think you feel like you're learning, but you will need to rewatch stream a couple times to really stick in it. Yeah, no. Is there a word for bonk? Is there? Well, not bonk like in bonk. Like if you want to go for bonk, like to hit something. So for example, if you want to say like to hit, there we go. I'm just gonna put the verb usage for to hit. Yeah. To hit. How do you say hydration check in Serbian? You suck at language, so you'll be getting nothing, but that's not my fault. No, you're good. I'm just over here giving you guys the basic rundown. To hit would be udariti. Udariti or udariti. You can also get to slap as well, which is oshamarati. Or a flick. Or a head flick. Like, for example, if you're flicking somebody's head off, would be čvrga. We have an actual, like, word for head flicks. It's čvrga. Kafa u sredu dia. Naravno, mi kroz uvek. Yay! So if you want to, like, so for example, like, there's a tradition over here in Serbia where if somebody gets a head cut, or they shave their head off, like, from all of their hair, it is tradition to give them a čvrga, which basically means that it is tradition to give them like a head flick. And like, it can be mean-spirited, because like a lot of the time that can lead to like physical abuse as well. But for me, I like to give head flicks in the most, like, you know, silliest and, like, funny, like, little lightest of ways. So it doesn't feel painful, but it can feel a little bit, you know, demeaning in like hurting your pride a little bit. Not understanding the response struggle. Lamau. Hope it's going well though. It's going okay. I've been teaching a couple of things to chat already. We've already like done our basics for it. So čvrga. It is čvrga. It's with a V. It's čvrga. Čvrga. I don't know if the V is like noticeable. I think it should be noticeable. I'm just gonna write it down as well in Cyrillic. Čvrga. Udariti would be in Cyrillic udariti, and osha marati. Okay, there we go. So čvrga could be an equivalent to bonk if done wholesomely. Yeah. Oh, you could also make it a okay, here's a fun thing about Serbian. You can also make it a very you could also make a lot of like the verbs diminutive as well. And for those of you who don't know what diminutive means, it basically means you can make it little. You can make it like a cute, like smaller variety of it. So if you want to do like a little head flick, you can also say čvrgica. Jedna mala čvrgica. I'm just gonna go ahead. Čvrgica. Čvrgica. Which basically means like a little tiny flick. An adorable bonk. Yeah. All right. I think that's the closest you could like say to a bonk. How do you spell it? So if you don't have the Serbian in regular speak, so if you don't have the Serbian keyboard, it's cvrgica, which if I say it in English, it would be cvrgica. Čvrgica. And if you want to go for the regular čvrga, it's cvrga. I mean, it's also like very noticeable, like how it's written here. Čvrgica. Mala čvrgica. Oh, also, I guess I should have like done this at the beginning, but devil. So we can learn, means Javo. Or, as it's written in Cyrillic, Javo. Or it can also have Javol at the end as well, depending on if it's like, depending on the context and depending on like how old the text is, or like also like depending on the region as well in Serbia, it can have either an L or be without an L. So it can be Javo or Javol. Sorry that you can't hang out and learn the but good luck, have fun. Yeah, no worries, Marco. Have a good one tonight. This NPC will remember the information. And if you guys want to say, like for example, let's see, if you want to say Devilite, you guys. Let's see if I have it like if I have enough space. There we go. If we want to say Devilites, so you guys, we can say Javol Chi Javol Chichi, which in translation means little devils. Because that's what you guys are. You guys are a bunch of little devils. Let me go ahead and write it down in Cyrillic. Javol. Chi. Just have to write the ch properly. Javol Chichi. Little devils. Javol Chichi. Which, you know, even I, who has known Serbian for all my life, have a little bit of a harder like time like saying both ch and ch at the same time in one sentence. But the way that you pronounce it is Javo L Chi Chi. So the ch and ch, this is the part where you actually have to like train your mouth to like flap differently for those letters. So ch chi 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 chi. But on the other hand, we are very small. You guys are very tiny. So devil is Javo, and devilites is Javol Chichi. Which now you can see like they have the L added in the context of like the diminutive like sentencing, the diminutive like version of the word. Because the root word for, if I recall, the root word for Javo was Javol, and then like after Serbia's reformatting in the 19th century, they actually removed the L from the context of the regular noun. But depending on the region that you're in, some regions in Serbia do still use the archaic word spelling for Javo, in it being Javol instead. So it just depends on like the context, and it depends on like the region that you're in. Also, we can better swarm my enemies. Tiny in size, big on cake. Sichi, but somewhat similar to Mandarin. Yeah, basically. It's very similar to Mandarin in that sense. It's a very like, Serbian is a very like, it's a very phonetic language. You just have to like realize, you just have to like remember how it is said like phonetically, especially like for these types of letters. I guess I actually have to like also like give you guys a little bit of context as well, because I did say ch and ch were similar, but we also have other varieties of z as well, which is the letter z in Serbian. So actually I have to like do it really quickly. So I've mentioned before that s has ch and ch, which in Cyrillic is ts, ch, and ch. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger. There we go. And in for the Z type, for the Z variety, there is z, which is the Z. So z. Then we have j, which is basically a D with a Z at the end. Actually, it's written like that. Then we have zh, which is a Z with the hook on top. And then we have j, which is basically Z. It's basically Z with a J next to it, so a Y next to it. So it becomes j. Looks like math. It is, it really is. You have to like, it's basically memorization. Here, I can actually like, for you, Shai, I think this would be easier for you to remember because you know Cyrillic. So Z, then you have J, which is, God, I have to remember what J looks like. Wait. I'm gonna like, J is this. It's basically like ch, but with a little hook, with a little like tail at the end. J is basically just regular J over here, the little Pisces symbol. And J, if I recall, similar, I think was similar to, oh my God, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's basically similar to Tsa. There we go. It's basically similar to ts, but with a little hook at the end over here, with a little hook at the end. So, to put it into perspective, you rid of like D2 scalar. Oh man. So to put a little bit of a definition to this, z is just regular z. You just have to like pronounce it like a z, like a zebra. J, the harder variety of j, is it's kind of like j, jar. It would be similar to like jar, saying the word jar, a jarring, kind of like that, but with a little bit of a oomph to it. J. J is kind of like when you say zhuzh, like when somebody says, like, you know, you got that good zhuzh going on, you know. It's that sort of like, it's that pronunciation that is used for that letter. So zh is pronounced like that. Zh. For the fourth one, j, it's kind of like saying Jerry. It's basically saying Jerry, juice, gin, in that sort of like with the vowels and stuff. Z plus inverse accent. Third one is like French je. Yeah, it's like French je. It's like je. While je is more like saying je with like a J. The word J. It's basically saying the English word for the English letter for J. While j is saying J with a like a hard vowel. So when you say like jar, like when you say like a longer vowel next to the word J, that's what j sounds like. J, however, is more of like a very immediate like tone to the letter J. All right, those are the distinctions between those specific letters. Boy howdy, that good luck memorizing them and all that, everybody. All right. I guess I'm gonna also say, was there anything else that chat wanted to know? I guess if you want to say, here's a funny thing, YouTube. If you want to say YouTube and Twitch colloquially, since we don't have like an appropriate like translation for it, it's just literally just contextualize in the Serbian like lettering of it. YouTube is just called YouTube. YouTube. Or in Cyrillic, it's YouTube. YouTube. And for Twitch, it is Twitch. Or in Cyrillic, it would be Twitch. Which is jarring, I know, but that is literally how we like translate those words, because we don't really use this isn't Croatian, where in Croatian they do use the westernized like anglicized names in their sentencing structure. In Serbian, we actually have to translate the English words into Serbian in order for it to be contextualized in the sentence of a Serbian structure. How do you say twitch as in twitching? Ooh, also how about cringe? Cringe, I feel doesn't really exist in like the formal sense of like the colloquial sense. I think it's just the same like cringe, because like I use cringe in Serbian in its like very like Serbified way. So cringe, if you want to say cringe, like, oh, I'm cringing, it would be cringe. Cringe. Actually need to stop. I'm used to like using, I'm used to like writing Z's with the little line whenever I write in Serbian, so I need to stop that. Cringe. So like if you're, for example, like cringing, you can say oh ja cringe'ujem, or rather I'm cringing. Ja cringe'ujem, ti cringe'uješ, ono cringe'uje. It basically becomes a very like Serbianized English verb in that context. But twitch, like the verb for twitching would be, I feel like I know this because I used it a couple of times, but it's in the passive back of my mind. It's like passively in the back of my mind. So twitch as the verb for twitching could mean, there's a couple of ways you can say it, but the appropriate one is, let me just remember. God, it's been forever since I've actually said it in Serbian. You can say mrdati, but like mrdati also means like to move. Wait, I'm trying to like remember it. I'm trying to remember it. Oh my god. Mrdati, no. Poškoziti, no. Čekaj. YouTube sounds like a kid trying to spell YouTube. You're sorry. I mean, it is. It really is. We literally like don't have any other way other than to like literally English, like Serbianize the English word. Actually, no. Zgrčiti is something else. Zgrčiti is basically to convulse. I mean, twitching also like can also mean like twitch. Grč. I guess, yeah. Grčiti. Twitch is a grč. Yeah. Or if you want to say twitching, like the verb for it. Like it's constantly happening. So there's two ways to do it. Zgrčiti and grč are two different like contexts of the same word. So zgrčiti basically means that something is like twitching, convulsing, like constantly, while the twitch, grč in and of itself, basically means that it is a one-time action that happened. So like for example, I gotta grč, like I gotta twitch, like I gotta my hand started to twitch. Ruka mi se zgrčala would be the context for that. So could be worse, could be YouTube, which is what, oh god, ew, that's a nasty fucking, that's a nasty translation for YouTube. Oh no, shy. All right. Now for the... You don't even want to know what it means. No, it's literally YouTube. It's YouTube. It's YouTube in Russian. It's the Russian Cyrillic, it's the Cyrillicized version of YouTube, but in Russian. That's disgusting. Okay, so if you want to say some endearing things, we're heading off to the little endearing side, okay? If you want to say love, you say ljubav. Or in Cyrillic, it's ljubav. That's love. Just the regular word for love. For now, the noun for love. But if you want to say, if you like somebody in Serbian, and if you want to say, I love you, so I love you. you say, ja te volim. Or, if you want to remove the subject of this context, because Serbian is also very, like, informal in its sentencing structure as well, you can also say, volim te. Just regularly, volim te. I'm also gonna write this down in Cyrillic as well. Volim te. That's the appropriate use of the word I love you, of the sentence I love you in Serbian. If you want to if you do have a crush on somebody, however, and you want to say, hey, I like you, or hey, I find you attractive, or something. How do you say my love in Serbian? Ooh. Good question. Okay. If you want to say my love, or my dear, if somebody means a lot to you, so, my love, can mean moja ljubav. So, moja just is the possessional version of the noun me, of the pronoun me. And ljubav, as you all know, means love. So, moja ljubav. There's also a variety of ways to say it as well. So, if you want to say my dear, so dear, for example, can mean draga or dragi, depending on the pronoun of the person. So draga is more of a feminine pronoun for calling somebody a dear, while dragi is more of a masculine / neutral context pronoun for that title. So if you want to call somebody very dear to you, you can just say dragi moj. Darling as well. That is also the same. Dear or darling is the same. Draga or dragi. So basically you can just say dragi moj prijatelj, or draga moja drugarica, or dragi chat memberi, drago moj. That's very close. Very close. You can say dragi moj. This is my dear. This would be more this is my dear. If you want to say my love, like if you want to say moj, if you want to use the possessional pronoun at the end of the sentence, then you have to change the casing of the last letter, and then it becomes, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in the parenthesis. Ljubav, actually no, it has to be ljubavi moje. Yeah, it has to be, this word has to be changed in order for the casing to be. So it becomes ljubavi moje. Draga and dragi do not have a change in their casing structure when it's at the end, because they end with a vowel. And usually vowel ends do not have sentence casing structures, except if it's for contextual, like for other loophole exceptions as well. And like Serbian's casing system is a whole ass fucking loop of exceptions as well. And I'm not gonna derail into the casing system because we're gonna be here for the next 5 hours because of that. Dragi moj, moja ljubavi moj. Oh. Yeah, you can say moja ljubav. You can say moja ljubav. I guess I have to you can say moja ljubav, or you can say ljubavi moje. Let me go ahead and fix that a little bit. I'm just gonna write it like this. Ljubavi moj. I don't know if chat can see it. Okay, chat can see it. There we go. Dia saying the usual Serbian words. Dia saying love. Aww. Oh my god. If you want to go for like a formal way of saying love as well, because I put the pronoun over here for te, which is the informal pronoun for you. But if you want to go for a formal pronoun or a plural pronoun, because formal pronoun is just the plural pronouns used in a formal subjective case, then you would say volim vas. I'm just gonna write it over here. Volim vas. If you wanted to say it in formal, because this is plural, you would put the V at vas on a capital, because formal pronouns always are written with a capital of its first letter. You want the formal way of saying love, no emotion, you want a robot love. Then it would just be Lyubov. That would just be regular Lyubov. God, I have this one poem that I remember I really, really loved in Serbian class called Iskrena Ljubav, which basically means truthful love. It's written by a Serbian poem writer, Milan Rakic, who wrote it back in the 19th century, and it basically reads as a love story, but it reads as a love story. The format is a love story, but the words, the way that he writes it, the written stuff that he put on that poem is unrequited love. It's a love story about an unrequited love that's written in a love poem. It's a very good one. I could read it for you guys. I don't know if anybody would like me to read it, but I could, because it's like one of my favorite poems in all of the context of Serbian literature that I remember delving into. It's just like Draga, ne volim te ja, which basically is just, my dear, I do not love you at all. It's like, ugh, it's just such a good. Please read it. Oh my god. Okay. I need to find a. Okay, I need to like have a good. I need to have a good like. What's a good sad song to put that is like. Hang on, I'm trying to remember. Give me a sad song. Royalty free, of course. You want to read us a love poem? You mean we only just met, but you mean The Dying Swan? Hang on. I found some. What is The Dying Swan? I don't think it's copyright free, Imasha. Sonic Frontiers OST. Is it classical? Let me see, actually. Nope, that's copywritten. Wonderwall? Oh, God. Hang on, give me a second. I'm just gonna look at something really quickly. Why is this fucking copywritten by Netflix? Hang on. Hang on. I know what I can do. Is this good? It is good. Okay. I know what I can do. Hang on, I found a song for me. Okay. There we go. Okay. We got some piano going. Okay. There we go. Let me go find it. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Oh, this song. Oh yes, this song. This is gonna be a great song for putting it. Milan Rakic. Okay, 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 okay. Where the fuck is it? Is it? Oh my god. There's a yeah, there we go. Found it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, this is a very heavy interaction. Okay, I think we're good. Wait, there's another piano cover of this, actually. Oh, fuck yeah, there's another piano cover, actually. Let's go with that. Never mind, this one's MIDI. This one makes more sense, I think. Okay, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and put that at the beginning. Okay. Okay, here we go. O sklopi, usne, ne govori, čuti. Ostavi dušu, nek spokojno sneva. Dok kraj nas lišće na drveću žuti I laste lete put toplih krajeva. O sklopi usne, ne miči se, čuti. Ostavi misli, nek se bujno roje. I reč nek tvoja ničim ne pomuti. Besmerno silne osjećaje moje. Čuti I pusti da sad žile moje zabrekću novim zanosnim životom. Da zaboravim da smo tu nas dvoje. Pred veličanstvenom prirode, a potom, kad prođe sve I malaksalo telo, ponovo padne u običnu čamu I život nova I nadahnuće celo, nečujno tiho potone u tamu. Ja ću ti, draga, opet reći tada, o tužnu pesmu o ljubavi, kako čeznem I stradam I ljubim te tada, mada u tom trenutku ne osjećam tako. I ti ćeš, bedna žena, kao vazda, slušati rado ove reči lažne I zahvalit ćeš Bogu što te sazda I oči će ti biti suznom vlažne. I gledajući vrh zapalih njiva, kako se spušta, nema polutama, ti nećeš znati šta u meni biva, da ja u tebi volim sebe sama. I moju ljubav naspram tebe, kad me obuzme celog silom koju ima, I svaki život, I svaki živac postrese I nadme, I osjećaj navale ko plima. Za taj trenutak života I milja, kad zatreperi cela moja snaga, neka te srce moje blagosilja, al ne volim te, draga. I zato ću te uvek reći, ćuti, ostavi dušu, nek spokojno spava, dok kraj nas lišće na drveću žuti I tama pada vrh zaspalih njiva. So that was my true love story, which, whew, this always like gets me, not in the sense of like it makes me sad. It's just like it's a very bittersweet poem about a man who's with a woman who she thinks she's in love with, but in the further you read, it's actually about a man who does not care or love the woman at all. There is one part in this that says ja volim sebe sama. Where was it again? Yeah. Ti nećeš znati šta u meni biva, da ja u tebi volim sebe sama. So the literal translation for that is, you do not know what is inside of me, of the fact that the thing that I love within you is myself. That is the actual translation for that part in the poem. This man only loves himself and does not, and only like gives her like the sweet like words of nothing, and they're actual literal like nothing but lies and stuff to make her be peaceful in her life. And he does not have any care in the world. And this was such a good fucking poem, because the whole context of it was that it is written in actual like in a romantic poem. It's like by a 4x4 structure, and it is very much in like a very like romantic poem, like context of it. But the way that it's like the wording of it and like this thing that he writes on it is not love storyish or romantic at all. Sounds like the antithesis of sleep tokens. Yeah. It's about the layers. It's about the layers. Anyway, this was a good read. I'm gonna go back to this. Also, your brain wouldn't let it go. So the non-copyright title is probably Le Signe. Oh, okay. It's the final part from Carnival of the Animal. Oh, okay. Let's see, actually. Nope, these are actually no, these are the ones these are the ones that I was like looking for them. Nope, this one is also Carnival of the Animals. There is content ID on this, sadly. I mean, I could try and like play it, but like there is always a risk of it, honestly. What is this? Let me see. Oh, this one isn't. Wait, let me hear this. From who? From like the albums. There are actual like official albums. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm just getting distracted over here. Class, you're distracting me. Anyway, that's how you save love. I was gonna say, if you have a crush on somebody, or let's say that you want to tell somebody that you like them in like a non like deeply loved form, if you want to say I like you, you can say Sviđaš mi se. So Sviđaš mi se. Let me go ahead and type that out. Write that out really quickly. Sviđaš mi se. Which can also, if you don't have the D, as I said in the earlier chat, if you don't have the D with the little line at the middle, you can just like change it to a D and a J, because J is just literally D and Y combined together to form a J. I'm gonna go ahead and write that in Cyrillic as well. Mi se. There we go. And if you have a crush on somebody, like simpatia, like somebody who like a crush, then you say simpatia. Crush is simpatia. Which I'm gonna go ahead and write that down in Cyrillic as well. Simpatia. So, for example, if you say to somebody like, "Oh, I have a crush," you can say "Imam simpatiu." So, if you say "I have a crush," I'm gonna go ahead and write that down as well. So, if you say "I have a crush," I'm gonna go ahead and use that I have a crush. You can just say Imam simpatiu. Imam simpatiu. If you also like, you can also like use it over here as well for I like you as well. So if you want to say I like you, but in the sense of like I have a crush on you. I got a crush on you. So if you want to say I have a crush on you, a crush I have a crush on you. You can just say ti si mi simpatia. So you are my crush. Would be the literal sense of it. Oh my god, did the fucking playlist end? Okay, never mind. Let's go back. Or you can just say simpatičnissimi. But I think in the most correct sentence for this, you just say ti si mi simpatia. Mi simpatia. There we go. All right. My god. I've like covered all the basis of love and stuff. I can also say, if you want to like, because we also have like the same thing as like in Japanese, where it's like aisuru and koisuru and ski are like different between like the loves. This I love you would be more of like volimte would be like an aishiteru kind of thing. Sviđaš would be more of like a ski des, like a ski kind of love. That's like the very like starting like having like a very like crush kind of love. Well, koisuru like in a falling in love kind of situation, like being like in depthly like in love with somebody, like being like in like a very like deep-ended kind of deep-seated kind of love, would be to deep love, to deeply love. Falling would be like falling in love. Falling in love would be zaljubiti se. There we go. So we've got volim te, sviđaš mi se, and zaljubljena sam. I can also like translate it to zaljubljena sam as well, actually. I'm in love with you would be zaljubljena sam. Let me go ahead and write that. Kiss, kiss, zaljubiti se. Smok, smok, zaljubi se. Da-da-da-da. That's probably actually a Serbian. Actually, now I'm curious. Actually, now I'm curious. Is there a Serbian version of this? Is there a Serbian version of Kiss Kiss Fall in Love? Nope, there isn't. Damn! Damn, okay, there's not a Serbian cover of Oran High School Host Club's song. Oh, man! Oh, well. Alas. Is there a... Yeah, I was, like, looking for it and there wasn't, sadly. Oh, man. Alright. But, yeah. If you want to go ahead and say, I am in love, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down really quickly. Zaljubljena sam would be... Zaljubljena... Oh my god, I wrote the Serbian first. I am in love would be that. I am in love would be zaljubljena sam. Zaljubljena sam. I don't have the space anymore for writing in Cyrillic, so Cyrillic people, I'm sorry. For those of you who like Cyrillic stuff, I am sorry. But yeah, these are the basis. These are the basis of if you want to like be if you want to risk somebody up and give them some love. All right. Oh my god. I guess. How many hours has it been? Has it been 2 hours already? It's almost 3. All right. Well, I guess it's time for Serbian swears. I think the kids have gone in their rooms. I think it's time. From love to fuck. Just like fan fiction, Imasha. Just like good old fan fiction. Oh my god. Alright. Which one, which swear word, which swear stuff would you guys like to learn first? Do we want to go for tamer stuff? Heck? Okay, if you want to go heck. If you want to go heck, which is hell. We basically say do djavola. I think it's like, I don't remember if it's like together or not. Do djavola. I'm gonna say it's, it might be like, it might be 2 words, I think. Which basically means to the devil. It's like, it literally just, literal translation. I'm just gonna write lit translation. To devil. To devil, but it's like to devil with. Like to the devil with you. So, do djavola, hell, or goddamn as well, would be do djavola. Goddamn as well. And damn. All 3 of them mean do djavola. Now, if we want to say, if we want to say, also like, I'm just gonna write as well, keep in mind, j is d and y together. So if you want to, if you don't have the typing, so you can just say do djavola. There we go. So if you want to say shit, you just say sranje. Which just literally means, it just literally means poop. Shit, definitely up there as your favorite swear. If you want to say something is shitty, however, or you shit your pants, you can just go ahead and say, ustrano. It basically means that something inside got shitty. Like something got shit upon. Shit upon as well. Now, if you want to say... How do you say shit yourself? Alright. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Depending on the context. But like, I think the colloquial would be userise. So like, if you ask somebody to like shit yourself, you just say userise. The legendary Serbian lesson stream. Oh my god. Tell you how to say shit yourself, you need for it when it becomes a cursed PG user? Power word userise. It's divided. It's actually 2 words. So useri, like, it basically means go shit yourself would be the literal translation for it. Now, if you want to say somebody to shut up, because it's also in the same context as the word shit, power phrase userise. If you want to say to somebody like stop talking or shut up, it would be neseri. Which basically means don't shit. Or don't shit in that context from your mouth. So if somebody like spews some fucking bullshit, like some terrible fucking conspiracy, you can just say, "Ne seri, brate." You can just say, "Ma ne seri." You gotta help a friend pack to move. Thanks for the lesson so far. Enjoy swearing as students. Oh my god. Yeah. This would be okay. So this would be shut up. But in a derogatory, like in like a cussing version of it. The actual translation would be chuti. The actual word for shut up would be chuti. Imagine having diarrhea and a motherfucker tells you necessary. Yeah, don't shit. Literally, it literally just means don't shit, do not shit. Now, if you want to say the other form of shit, because we have two versions how to say shit. We have sranje. Actually, three, if you want to put. We have izmet, which is basically means dung or manure. So I'm just gonna say it means dung. And we have govno, which basically means poop. So if you want to say to somebody, you're a shithead, you would say govnar. So ti si govnar. Oh god, I have to separate this. Okay, ti si govnar, or ti si govno. You could also say that would basically mean you're a shithead. A shithead. You think Russian has a similar verb for shit? Yeah. It's very similar. Why are you blushing while swearing? Oh, because this is very indecent. Because we are about to talk about the word fuck, okay? Because this is very indecent. Spanish for shit is mierda. Yeah. All right, so now here comes the dirty, nasty part of the context. Similar word for shit. Yes, you understand that the more you listen to Slaughter to Prevail song. Okay, so hang on. So, if you want to be very mean and diss your friends, you can say yebise, which basically means fuck you. And if they want to reply back and do a Uno reverse on them, you can say yebiseti, which in that context means fuck you too. Now, there are many different ways to say fuck in the context of Serbia, in the Serbian colloquially. How do you say the cruelest diss is? Oh, you dress weird. No. No. We have some very cruel swears. We have some very cruel swears, and I'm not even gonna like translate them like in the I'm not even gonna like translate them appropriately because they are very cruel in the literal translation for it. So if you want to like diss somebody out like fully, you would say you would say jebem ti mater, which basically in the colloquial term in English would be motherfucker. It would be motherfucker. But in the context of Serbia, it basically translates to fuck your mother. Or like basically, yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the movie Coming to America, the balcony scene? No? I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember. If you want to diss them even further, and my dad uses this swear a lot, especially to drivers who are driving really, really badly. Usta ti jebem. Which basically is the same as the word fuck you, but with the context of there being a mouth. Usta basically is the word for mouth. And if you want to go even further, then you just end up adding like more and more to the family tree until you're like basically banging everybody of your enemy into the from the family tree of your enemies is like situation. There's like it gets very nasty. To which pose, there's actually a couple of varieties of like fucking and fucking up in Serbia as well. So for example, there's like different ways to say to fuck somebody over and to fuck yourself up as well. So for example, if you want to say like you fucked up something, like you're in deep shit and you fucked up something really, really badly, it would be zajebiti se. To fuck up. If you want to say you want to have somebody fuck off, it would be odjebiti se. To fuck off. And if you want somebody to say for example, there's a couple of them actually, like I'm trying to like remember because there were a couple of those that I if you want to say middle of nowhere, and this one's my favorite one. So if you want to say middle of nowhere, like for example, like, you know, encourage the cowardly dog when they say in the middle of nowhere and stuff. Colloquially, middle of nowhere. Actually, I think I can say it over here. You would say vukojebina. Which, in literal translation, it basically vukojebina literally translates to the cave in which wolves fuck. Or the place in which wolves fuck. Because it's like, you know, like wolves like to like go into like very distinct areas to like mate and stuff. Like a lot of like mammals like go to like very like secretive like places to mate. About sex den. It's literally just sex den. Makes perfect sense. It's really funny. And I love this word so much. It's like my favorite word in Serbian ever. It's just literally like you ask somebody like if somebody asks you where you are, you can just say, ja sam u Vukojebini sada. Like, u Vukojebini sam. Like, it can literally just like be like, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm in bumfuck nowhere. Which is also a good translation for Vukojebina as well. It just literally means bumfuck nowhere. Or middle of nowhere, more appropriately speaking. God, there's like, we have like so many. You're right. You're right. You're right. God. Oh no. Also, I was looking at. Hang on, I'm looking for that one fucking. I remember there being like one Serbian post that I recently saw about like the different ways to to say fuck, and I wish I could like remember. Oh, my friend. Okay. I didn't read. Somebody on Tumblr, one of my mutuals, actually sent me a message. Okay. So if you want to like... Okay. If you want to say to somebody like get the fuck out of here, or like get the hell out of here, or like get out of here, like or like if you want to like tell somebody to leave in the most like rude way, you basically say Mršu pičku materinu. Or you can also say, if you want to make it even more rude, Mršu tri pičke. I'm not even gonna say, like, I'm not even gonna write what this means, but just know that, it is probably this is one of the most rudest, like, swears that you can actually tell to somebody. This is more appropriate for when you're, like, very, very angry and very pissed, and you want to, like, let out some steam, and you need to say, like, the most vile fucking sentence ever. And, like, Mršu pičku materinu is basically, like, the sentence that, like, you will get detained if you tell it to somebody of a higher up. As if the lowest level ain't disrespectful enough. Yeah, that too. But like this is the worst. This is actually like very, very bad. It's like it basically is like you swearing like both your mom and your mom's like and your mom's genitalia. Like that is like literally like the lowest of the low for like if you want to like go really, really deep seated like in the swearing of the language. If you want to also like if you want to like be colloquial about it, just know that like every time in Serbia, especially in Belgrade, this is like more of a Belgrade context, but what if you want to say it in a snobbish, polite way? Whew, I don't think you can, actually. I don't think you can, because these are like very like these are very incentivized to be like colloquially sworn into. You really need a haircut. You got anime character syndrome going on every time you wake up. Oh my god. You can also say Mrš as well. Like if you need to like tell somebody to get out. If you would be so kind to go commit sex upon yourself. I mean, if you want to just say go fuck yourself, you can just say yebise. Which basically means to go fuck yourself. If you want to say for somebody to like go diddle themselves and stuff, just say pojebiti. Pojebise is basically means to like fuck upon yourself, which basically is like it basically is masturbation, is what it is. See, this is why the blush is turned on. Go beat your meat. Yeah, pojebi is go beat your meat. Pojebi. Did I write the O correctly? There we go. And if you want to just say get out or leave in like the most colloquial term, you just say marsh. Marsh or marsh. So, get out. Oh my god. So much. There's so much stuff over here, y'all. So if you want to say get out, you would just say marsh. Marsh. Gotta respect the Serbs. Sometimes you gotta tell the homies it's okay to bust a nut. You know, in that context, it would basically be like that one fucking commercial of like, here, have a Snickers, but instead it's like, here, buddy, you're feeling stressed out? Go beat your meat. go ahead, go into your corner and pojebise. You know. Oh man. Oh my god. You're not you when you haven't done it. God. Anyway, this was the. So if you just want to say like fuck you, you just say yebise. So like yebise is like the most universal, like both Serbian and Croatian and Bosnian and Montenegrin and Slovenian and Macedonian, or rather most North Macedonian usage of it. And I think Bulgarian as well. Just like, this is like the most colloquial. Like, this is the most regular ass sentence that you can use for fuck you. Croatia's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it used to be like, God, there's a name for it. There's a name for it that is like, it's like a language dichotomy or something like that, or something. Like language, like harmonology. I don't remember, but like it basically defines as a lot of like the languages in the Balkan region, especially Bosnian, Montenegrin, Croatian, Serbian, have very similar, like very similar structures, in that you can basically be fluent in all of them if you realize just like the different like dialects that they use, because it's basically just a dialectal like language. So like depending on what you're learning, each of them have like dialect languages, with exceptions to like them having also like unique words in their own language as well. So like Croatian and Serbian have like different distinctions of like certain words that are different, and so does Bosnian as well. So if you use like very local like words in Croatia or Serbia or Bosnia, people will get confused and they will take like a second to like realize what those words mean. But a lot of like most of the structuring and like the sentencing and the grammatical like casing and stuff is very much the same. It's literally almost the same. There's a reason for why it's like colloquially, especially like in like the local regions, it's very much called Bosno-Serbo-Croatian, because it is those three languages plus Montenegrin as well are very much similar in the nature that you can basically fluently talk with each other, regardless of whether they have like exempt or exceptional words in their vocabulary or not. All right, so before we I might actually just like do a little bit more. We've already been like streaming for a couple of hours. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the most important fucking sentence that you need to know before I need you all to know that You cannot be in Serbia without knowing the word bre, which I'm gonna go ahead and write in alphabet order as well. Bre is basically it's basically used at the end of the sentence, and it's basically like a addition to it, kind of like when you say dude or bro or something like that, or brah. It's kind of the same. It's literally just that. It's literally just that. You just basically use this at the end, and that is what most Serbs and what a lot of like Belgrade, like especially like capital folks, use to like end a conversation. So like if you say like kako, like for example, like how are you doing, kako si? You can just be like kako si bre, and then a person can be like I'm okay, dobro sam bre. But like this is a very like exaggerated form of it, so it's like usually people when they use bre, they usually also use it in like the first part of the sentence as well. So it's like bro, it's like bre, brate. You can also say brate as well for this context. So like brate is also like very much a synonym for bre, which basically just means bro. It just means bro. So it's like brate, bre, tebra as well. Tebra just literally means it's the Pig Latin form of brate. It just like it puts the letters at the end at the beginning of the word, and so it becomes tebra instead. I'm not gonna explain Pig Latin in Belgrade because Pig Latin is also like a whole nother dialect in Serbia. So just know that like all three of those words, bre, brate, tebra, are very much used colloquially and like oftentimes in Serbia. So that it just basically becomes a very like structured form, and it just like makes it so that like you finish the sentence. And it's like if you want to like be closer to somebody like who's a Serb, you just stick a bre somewhere in the sentence. So bre, kako si? Bre, dobro mi je što si sa mnom. Bre, drago mi je što smo zajedno. Brate, dobro se osjećam sada. Like you can basically like just put it at the sentence, and like the meme is that it's basically a meme. The meme is that like if you say bre, brate, tebra, you will be closer to a Serb because of that. You will like understand a Serb more if you like go for like their bro, the colloquial broification of the sentence. Broification. That's a word that I made up just now. So yeah, that is a word that's like very much unanimous with like Serbia in and of itself. Anyway, this was class. We are currently reaching the finale of the stream. What the fuck talking about brats? It was bre. It's bre. It's not brats, it's bre. If you want to be closer to a Serb, Arki, you just say bre. Alright. We're getting closer to the end of this, and you're dead tired, sorry. You're gonna take a nap, but the sub is blushing. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Well, not anymore since we're done with the swearing and stuff. So we're good. So yeah. I don't think I have anything else more to teach other than just I am glad I managed to do a little bit of explanation. And if anybody else has anything to ask at the end of this class, I'm happy to explain. God, we've covered a bunch of stuff. Did anyone here get detention? You were napping. Arky did a lot. Sol did a lot as well. Oh, to nap. Actually, if you want to say nap, nap or sleep. Or to sleep. Sleep is spavati. And nap is dremnuti. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down in Cyrillic as well. Spavati. That sounds nice. Yeah! Do not. Serbia? Do you in Serbia? Dali u Srbiji? Oh my god. Dremnuti sounds nice too. Dremnuti is basically, it kind of like has a little bit of that like to dream a little, like it kind of sounds like to dream a little bit. To which case, if you want to say to dream, the infinite form of that verb is sanjati. Sanjati. So if you want to say I'm sleeping, you can just say spavam. You can say sanjam. If you want to go for like the first person pronunciation of it, you just add, instead of the ti at the end, you just add an m. Except for in Dremnuti, which you actually have to like change the rest of the sentence instead. So for sanjati, if you want to go, let me go ahead and do that really quickly. I am ya. Let me go ahead and put the ya. So I am would be I am ja spavam would be for I'm sleeping. If you want to go I am napping, ja dremam would be its translation. And if you want to say I am dreaming, you just say ja sanjam. Devilite Bising, you have a Spavati sounds like it could be a name for a character. Gotta keep that in mind. Ah. Well, new OC name, I guess. Spavati. Spavati. Which basically you're gonna name your character to sleep. Literally, you're naming your character the infinite form, the infinite verb of to sleep. Honestly, it would be funny. Like you just do a like a sleeping character and you just call him Spavam. You literally name your child I Sleep. Now we know I'm dreaming. Is there also a way to say I have a dream? Yeah, there is. I have a dream, or I had a dream as well. Like for example, Sanyam is like an indie. Interesting. So if you want to say if you want to say I had a dream, like for example, if you wake up and you want to tell somebody, if you want to tell somebody that you had a dream, you say imalasam or imaosam, depending on the pronoun of the person. But I'm gonna use the feminine pronoun for this because it's me. Imalasam san or imalasam san. If you want to say, I have a dream, like I have goals and stuff. I have a dream. So if you want to go for the singular form of dream, it's Imam San. Or Imam San. And if you want to go for the plural form, instead of san, you say snove. And if you want to say, I have... No. I'm trying to, like, remember what I was... I wanted to say something else. Yeah, san is a very... san... Or san. Yeah, san. Is it san or san? Hang on. Give me a second. Hang on, I'm not looking up my own fucking... Totally not looking it up. Just need to see if Sanya is with... Yeah, okay, it is San. Okay, I didn't fuck myself over. It is that. Okay, so if you also want to say, if it's Sanya, it's a bit like Latin French. Yeah, somnium. Yeah, basically. If you want to say, as well, that somebody is, Ooh, if you want to say that somebody is, like in a dream state, or like in a state of like dreaming. So if somebody was like, you know, like had a very long sleep. If somebody had a very long sleep and like is feeling very like in a state of dreaming constantly, you can just say pospan. Which basically in literal sense means to be full of sleep. It's basically like the literal sense of somebody being dreamy, and the fact that like they dream so much that they are very much... Actually, that can also mean that it can also mean well rested as well. Both well rested and dreamy literally can mean pospan. All right. Okay. Oh my god, why is my phone ringing? Oh, give me a second. Alright. We're good. Alright then. I don't know I think I can like stream this for a little bit longer because I am getting a little bit too nervous and also like a little bit self-conscious over my own language. So do you guys have any other questions? And don't be weird about it, okay? Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I know y'all like to do unhinged stuff. But there have been a couple of them that I saw that yeah, that I wasn't really like invested in. You're say so, of course, Darky. Of course you are. Of course you are. Oh, I can actually like do a little bit of I can do a little bit of my own stuff. So if you want to say where is X? When is X? Oh, okay. So where and when? Where, when, and what are actually written as gde and how as well. These are the primary questions. And what? No, what is here? Where is here? When is here? What is here? Which? There we go. Which? And why? There we go. There we go. And who? Alright, I think that should be good. Okay, that should be good. So, if we want to go for... And whomst. Oh my god, whomst. That would be similar to which in that sentence. So, if you... And whence. Oh my god, okay. We're limiting to this. We're limiting to 6. Okay? Okay, so for where, it's gde. So, gde je. So, if you want to say where is something, it's gde je. So, if you want to say where is Hungary, you can say gde je Mađarska, or where is Croatia, you can just ask gde je Hrvatska, or you can just say where am I? Gde sam ja? You count 7. Wait, do you? Oh yeah, it is 7. Okay, my bad. When would be kada. So if you want to say like when are you available, you just go kada si slobodna. Kada hoćeš da se družimo. Or kada je koncert. Like when is the concert? What would be I can actually like write the gde. Where is the place? Gde je mesto? Kada je vreme? So when is the time? When is kada you can also say kada je event. You can also say event as well. Događaj actually would be the translation for it. Kada je događaj. You can also say what, šta. But it also like depends. Like for example, like what time is it? In the context of like counting, would be koliko, which is in the how structure as well. So these are like some exceptions that I cannot put. I can also like I can technically put it over here as well. How much could be koliko or kako, depending on the context. So how can be used for how much, or how is it, or how are you. So for the context of like asking somebody how they are, it would be kako si ti. But if you're asking for how much something is, or how the time is, or what the time is, it would be koliko je sati, koliko je vreme. So it can be like used for both sentences as well in that case. Which would be chi. So which, actually no, chie. So like which, whose would be the same. It's the same in Serbian, but with a different pronoun. So if you want to say to something like which is it, it would be čije je ovo. Čije je čije je, I don't know, prtljag, čije tacna, čije radio, like which, like that would be on the context of like whose radio is it, which radio is that. It just depends on like the context of like if you're asking somebody whose is it, or if you're asking like which type of radio, like which type of item it is. So it can be like both chi or čije. Why would be zašto. So why is this? Zašto je ovo? Why do you feel like why are you feeling like this? Zašto se osjećaš tako? It would be basically a way to like ask somebody like why they are like why something is happening or why they are happening like this. Who would be ko. Ko or I'm gonna make a line over here. Ko or koji. It would be like, who is it? Ko je ovo? Or who is this? Or who are you? Koji si ti? Ko si ti? So yeah, these are like the main like questions that you can like ask. So where would be for place, for gde. Would be gde is for the where place. Kada would be for when will something happen. Šta would be what is happening or what is this. Koliko is how much is something or what time is it for that context. And kako is basically like how is something made? How are you? How is something happening? Čije or chi would be which or whose, depending on the context as well. Zašto would be why something is happening, why you are feeling like this, why is this happening? And ko or koji would be who is it, whose is it, etc., etc. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do some like very simple like sentences as well before we finish it off for tonight. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and like just like have a very like, if you want to like go and say glasses, like the stuff that you wear. I'm just gonna just put the wear in context. You just say naočare. 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 Gonna write that down in Cyrillic as well. If you want to say horns, like like the ones that I have on my head, you say rogovi. Or if you want to say a single horn, you would say rog. If you want to say wings, as in the wings on the back of my body that are floating, would be rogo. Nah, it's just single rog. Wings would be krila. And a single wing, like a singular wing, would be krilo. For what else do I have? Tail. It would be rep. I'm gonna go ahead and add these as well. Just gonna write them down in krilo or krila, which is really funny because Krilla, the name of that one DBZ character, or was it Krilla? Was Krilla the name of that one DBZ character? Every time I think of that name, I just think of wings. The word wings. Krillin! That was his name, Krillin. I keep thinking of, like, Krilla every time I think of his name. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and write them over here. Just the Cyrillic sentencing of it. There we go. So we've got glasses, which are nauchare, horns, which are rogovi, tail, which is rep, wings, which are krila. Now, I have nothing more to add. I could, like, go for, I could go for, you know, just, like, regular stuff, just, like, sneakers as well. Just means patike. In Cyrillic, it would be written as patike. There we go. Alright. Do we have anything? Do I have to add anything else? Shorts, I can't, like, I wish I had a better, I wish there was a cooler translation for shorts, but shorts is literally just shorts. Shorts are shorts, even in Serbian. It's just written like this. Shorts. In Cyrillic, it would be... Shorts. There we go. Alright. And I guess sweater would be... I actually don't really know what the actual, like... Actually, no, sweater... Or sweatshirt, rather. Would be jumper. Which, it could mean that, but this is, like, also, like, more of, like, when you have, like, a knitted sweater, jumper is, like, the context for that. I think for me, for the stuff that I'm wearing, I think it's, like, a sweatshirt would be, a sweatshirt would literally, I think, just be, would just be dugačka majica. Dugačka majica. Which literally means long shirt. Or a long-sleeved shirt. In that sense. Alright. Ugh. I think we have gotten most of the context out. I think... Oh yeah, I forgot my other thing, srce. Heart. If we want to go for, like, the actual, like, anatomical heart, it would be srce. Which also is another endearing term for people who want to use nicknames on the people that they love. So not only can you use dragi or draga for, like, the deer, the stuff for, like, the words my love, like ljubavi moja, you can also use srce as well for somebody who you want to have an endearing nickname for. We have a bunch of, like, endearing nicknames. Like, this is only a handful of that I've, like, picked so far for tonight. All right. I think we've done a couple of... I think we've done good. All right, I think we're doing good, you know? Okay. Now that that's out of the bag, I think we've managed to solve most of the regular writing over here. Do you guys wish to ask anything else before we end it for now? Or would you like to keep, would you like me to keep doing a couple of more of these? This is, I've basically written down like a bunch of stuff, which, I wasn't sure if this is gonna be very useful for anybody, but it's still here. You can't currently think of anything. Alright. Well, before we ended, I'm just gonna go ahead and write this. Write just a nice basic sentence for y'all to memorize. If you want to say thank you so much, you can just say hvala vam puno without the formal V, just like the regular V. If you want to go for like the plural of like you, hvala vam puno, which is thank you so much. And if you want to say see you next time, we can just say vidimo se uskoro. See you next time. All right, there we go. Oh, also, very important thing before we end stream. For those of you that want to learn how to say beer, which is a very, very important beverage. Beer and brandy. Before we end stream, beer is pivo. And brandy is rakia. Rakia is basically the standard Serbian brandy. It is the one that we say when we like have a Serbian-based brandy in the storefront. It's rakia. Strawberry milkshake. You want to ask for a strawberry milkshake? All right. If you want to go strawberry milkshake, so strawberry up. Oh, I'm gonna go for here. Actually, I'm gonna write it over here. So strawberry milkshake. Would be jagoda. Strawberry is jagoda in Serbian. It would be jagoda shake. And milkshake is just shake. Chocolate milk? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and finish this. Chocolate milk. Chalky milk. Would just be čokoladno mleko. Čokoladno mleko. Hvala, nastavit ću se zaveram. Yay! Hey, at least something is being learned. I'm actually gonna go ahead and write this down in Cyrillic. Čokoladno. Mleko. And jagoda. Actually, I don't think I'll have space because of the sponge. Jagoda. Oh, I actually wrote this in Latin again. Jagoda. Shake. There we go. All right. I think that's it for now. I've given you guys 4 classes worth of studying. Even a little bit more than 4 classes, actually. This is like literally... I've literally given you guys 4 classes. Yagoda is one of the words that really sends you since in Russian. It's the word for berry. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to differentiating Slavic words. Welcome to that. And a few grammatical rules too. Oh god, don't talk to me about grammatical rules. Actually, I want to like write this down in actually I want to write this down in Cyrillic. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, I want to like add this like that. There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Which is really funny because it's like berry in Serbian is plod. So plod or plod in Cyrillic. Who needs the rules? Go grammatical anarchy. Yeah. I mean, you could. Technically, you could. Hvala vam puno. Vidimo se uskoro. There we go. Now y'all know how to say this in both Serbian in the alphabetical form and Serbian in the Cyrillic form. Also, for people who were confused at the beginning, possibly, did not ask or anything, Serbia is one of the few countries that does have a dual writing system involved, like a multiple writing system involved. The default writing system in Serbia is Cyrillic, but most of the people here, like, colloquially use Latin, and the second writing system, especially like once you go in the northern region of Serbia, is in a Latin alphabetical system entirely. So we basically have two writing systems involved, to which one of them is more prioritized than the other. Like, one of them you learn in school first before the other one. Like, I think I remember, like, in like, I didn't start writing, like, I didn't start seeing any, like, alphabetized words in my Serbian elementary school until, like, maybe, like, fifth grade of middle school or 4th grade of elementary school. I don't remember. It was like blood here is generic for edible result of plant growing process. Like, tubers are called cornplod, as in root fruit. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right. God, I think I'm done with teaching y'all this. I understand now why colleges at most do 4 hours of class lessons. I understand it now. It's because it's fucking time consuming and energy taxing. Oh god, anyway. I'm done over here. We're done. We're done. I don't think I want to think about teaching you guys anymore. I think we're good. Ah, it's a great job. It really is. Oh my god. Like, especially because I need to have so much brain power to, like, give you guys context and, like, clues and like, introducing you guys to certain, like, structures of the words. It is a lot. Next class will be about the history of Tumblr or something. You know what? I'd rather go for that. I'd rather go for the history of I like your shoes or whatever. I'd rather go for, like, the history of, like, I don't fucking know, like, the Onceler fandom or some shit. Actually, no, I'd rather not. Actually, I'd rather not. I'm not gonna go there. You were thinking about it and what? You're surprised nobody went for the cursed option of Serbian mode during Serbian less. Oh god, that would have been a nightmare. Oh, that would be a nightmare, honestly. God, no, I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm good. Alright. Alright. Do we have anybody who's currently turned on Tumblr, turned on Twitch? Oh, Baron is doing their streamversary. All right, let's go give Perrin some love. There we go. Do I want to go like a There we go. Class recess. You got a gift sub to Perrin during the stream. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. All right, class. Recess has commenced. You guys can fuck off or whatever. I don't care. You guys enjoy your day. I'm glad to have done this, I guess. Get out of here, kids. I am glad to have done this. And well, maybe in the future we might do some other language learning sessions for Serbian. We'll see. Maybe. Next class next week. Please no. I'd rather not. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm gonna rest up and take an earlier break. So yeah. Have a good one, everybody. And have a good day. Bye-bye!